right, it is Saturday morning and it is time for my weekly um, sum up. This video is supposed to go out on Sunday, but um, just going to recap today. So, where are we on our journey to Middle Earth? Last time we left off, we were at, here's the little printout. It's pretty cool that she did like a printout for Middle Earth. So right now we were in Baggin, and we went down to Buckleberry Ferry, which was to read a book involving water. And so for that book, I chose Unbroken by Laura Hillenbrand. And this book, if I could describe it in one word, it would probably be textbook. It read like a history textbook. I should have recognized that, biography was going to be more of like that textbook feel. But it was still like interesting. There were just certain parts where I wasn't really paying fully attention because there was a lot of like statistics and like numbers, and reading that is pretty hard for me to like stay focused. But essentially this book is about a man named Louis Zapparini. Okay, so his name was Louis Zapparini, and it really starts off with him in his youth, and he is very defiant in his youth, loves to thrill seek, basically was just on a path of just total rebellion, essentially. His brother gets him into running, and that basically kind of saves his, I would say saves his life. He put away a lot of his focus on being rebellious into his running, and he's a well-known Olympian. And then World War II hits, and that's where this Unbroken title comes in, because he is one of those who were captured by the Japanese and were put into a POW camp. And so it does follow like how his life through the military, how he got captured, and his time through the POWs, and then after the POW camp, and then after the war. And you just meet a vast of characters, and they kind of grow on you, and you do feel sad when they start to like essentially die with various different deaths. And yeah, so that's the story in a nutshell. I did, again, if you've seen my Thief of Glory review, that one was a tough book for me to read, and then reading this like shortly after felt like an extended of it. But this was more of a like, I knew like this was like real accounts. So even though this had accurate portrayal of like what happened, I didn't feel like it was as detailed, or it just kind of glossed over. There were some parts where they were hard to read, and I did skim through, but I knew this was just an account of his life. So just be aware, if this is something you're interested in, that it is very much reads like that history textbook. And like, it's going to go and talk about different parts that are hard to hear or read sometimes. But just skim through it, it's fine. It's a beautiful redemption story. It does say on the title like redemption, and I liked how it ended. I felt very hopeful about it, and it does have some Christian elements to it. I don't know if it's classified as Christian on Goodreads, but it does have a good, like, that does have some faith element to it. And so I would recommend this. I would recommend taking it slowly. Don't do what I did and try to like read it in like a 2-day span. Just know that what you're getting yourself into, and yeah, so that was Buckleberry Ferry. And so now, according to our map, we are going to Bree, which is to read a book with a horse on the cover. And since it is mid-month, I'm trying to pick smaller books. So the next one that I have, and really I didn't have any book that had a horse on the cover. I had to look, and I found one, and it was written by Tolkien with the help of his son, because he never finished it, so his son finished it, and that is The Fall of Arthur. And there is your horse, and I thought it was fitting to have a Tolkien book in this readathon. So essentially this is like a poem of King Arthur, and I don't really know what kind of poem you would call it. I'm not really sure about the different types of poems, but it is relatively short, and so I feel like I can finish this well within the next week. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what the plan is after Bree. So Bree, after we travel there, we go to Weathertop, and Weathertop is to read a historical fiction book. And so for that one, my plan is to pick up one of my TBR books, and that is The Mozart Code by Rachel McMillan. And this one is, I think it's a marriage of convenience, but I'm not sure. And it looks like it is written through the Cold War, because it does say Iron Curtain in the back. So yeah, that is the plan for Weathertop. So hopefully I'll get these 2 books done this week and reviewed for you the next time. And we're slowly making our way into Middle Earth. And yeah, I have high hopes to get as close to Mountain Doom as I can. So I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I will see you in another video. Bye guys.